You can see the clap sync, both clap syncs in the guest mic.
Yeah.
Fucking dicks.
It's like I hear everything.
God, what a piece of shit.
We should call that on the government. So it's always listening.
Hey, it's the VGBits BitCast.
Welcome back.
Episode 7.
Yeah.
This was supposed to happen last week.
Yeah. What did we miss? 2 weeks or 1 week?
We only missed 1 week.
It was like 2.
It does feel like 2, but it was only supposed to be 1 week.
Yeah.
And we got 45 minutes through a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one too.
It was so good.
We had all the things to talk about.
What sucks is we had 2 good starts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there were 2 attempts at this shit anyway. Then hard drive died. Well, hadn't died yet.
It was at its death throes.
Technically, it's still working, but the thing would disconnect while we were in the middle of talking. Mm-hmm. And because of the new setup with the new mixer, which we are using right now, with wonderful settings.
Hot damn, it sounds good.
Oh, it sounds so crisp and clean. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. So we were using the new mixer. And the new mixer is it's a pure digital mixer. Mm-hmm. So when the hard drive went down, I actually use a new software, which I'm trying to learn. It's called Traction. Interesting. But, turns out when you lose the area that you're recording your audio to, it crashes.
Yeah.
Surprise. Like most other things. Just like OBS crashed as well.
Yeah.
Fuck it all.
And not only does it crash, it's like, I managed only to save a minute of that.
Oh, yeah. There was nothing there.
Yeah.
It was all gone. Lost every bit of it. So, super depressing. So, now I have a new 5 terabyte drive. Terabyte. Transform! No, a new 5 terabyte drive that I had been using on my Xbox One.
Yeah.
That I deleted anything installed on it. And went ahead and hooked it up and gave a test record this morning, and everything was working fine. So here we are for episode 7 of the BitCast. Yay.
Yay. Sorry, I zoned out for a second.
You're just thinking about your hamburger for lunch.
I think I was. Like, I think my brain just clicked on and was like, remember how delicious that hamburger was?
You're like, God damn, Daniel is boring.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
It's exactly what it is. You're like, this son of a bitch is a boring motherfucker.
God, again, we have to go through this.
It's like, we're talking about technical difficulties again.
Not
God damn. Anyway, as you're going to notice, instead of the typical video playing in the background for a podcast, this time
we're just going to have Mario snoozing.
We're going to watch Mario sleeping in Mario Odyssey. Today, we went out and Lucid has bought a Switch.
I bought me a Switch.
It is a very nice Switch.
Yeah.
I am very jealous because it's the Mario Odyssey bundle.
Yeah, and it comes with the red cons.
Fuck you! I want the red Joy-Con.
I would give them to you for $100.
Fuck that! That's expensive. I could go out and buy.
It's cheaper than another Switch, though.
No, I could buy new Joy-Cons for less than $100.
Well, would they be red?
Yes, I could.
Okay.
That's the thing. Maybe I'll just go do a Colorware one. Colorware does custom Joy-Con colors. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll get old NES color.
Ooh, I should paint this.
Why? It's red.
So now, if it had Odyssey, Cappy and Mario, that'd be cool.
Oh, fuck you, man! I will give you my gray ones, and you can paint the gray ones.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the gray ones more than the red ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we can switch.
I just think they fit the aesthetic better.
It's true. It does look nice.
Yeah. I mean, the red's cool because it's red and it looks good in the whatever they call this spaceship. The Joy spaceship.
The Joy spaceship. The dock for the cons.
The con dock.
Yeah, the con dock.
I hope that's the name.
No, it's not.
The handheld con dock. Let's get dangerously close to some illicit language.
It's very true. So, because we have 2 weeks to catch up on, and because we actually had activities last weekend, let's start with, TJ, what'd you do last weekend?
Last weekend I played Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein 2, the New Order, I think is what it is.
Yes, you streamed it.
I did stream it, so if you aren't following us on twitch.com/users/VGBits.
Below me.
It's not users, it's just /VGBits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Below me, you will see the VGBits, and
Yeah.
we have got that video, and I need to give it to you so you can
I get it
upload
edited and uploaded. Yeah, so you should follow us on Twitch, and then on YouTube, and then follow us there.
And on Twitter.
And on Twitter, where you'll get announcements to when we're uploading shit and when we're not uploading shit.
And shitty Mario GIFs.
Yeah. GIF.
GIFs.
You meant to say?
GIF.
GIF.
GIF. Anyway, okay, so you played Wolfenstein last weekend and streamed it, which was super cool. I was super happy to see that.
It's really good, and the hard part was because it looks a lot like what you would expect a first-person shooter to look like.
Yes.
You want to play it like a first-person shooter.
I've heard this a whole lot.
Which you shouldn't. And it took me a long time to realize this. Like, first off, I'm going to say the first part's kind of boring. It's not boring. It's very story-intensive, and it catches you up on what happened in the last games, which I didn't play.
Right.
Which is nice that they caught you up on that, so you at least feel like you're somewhat up on the story.
Okay.
And then you start playing it, and you start in a wheelchair.
You start in a wheelchair?
Yeah, you're going through this U-boat in a wheelchair.
What is this, Metal Gear Solid 5?
I don't know. I haven't played that one.
Oh, you've never played Metal Gear Solid 5?
I haven't played any of them past Sons of Liberty.
Oh, the shitty one.
The best one.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But anyways, once you get past that and you start getting into like the real combat, the meat and potatoes of the game.
Yeah.
I died so much because you want to single gun, aim down sights, picking off targets. Doesn't work in this game. It's very much a throwback to the old games like Quake and Doom and just run and gun. It's very much run and gun. If you have one gun out, you need to have two guns out.
Oh.
You can't stand and shoot. You need to move because there's not really ever anywhere that you can find cover because there's always a way around you.
Shit.
So pretty much you need to be moving throughout the level, just taking dudes out. And it took me a while to realize that. And you get into the harder levels and you're like, I just need to take cover because there's too many dudes here. But no, just run. Run and shoot. And you need to be picking up ammo because there's no regenerative health. It regenerates your base health. Your base max health is 50.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But you can pick up health packs. I think it goes up to 200, but it drops steadily. Sorry. It drops steadily over time.
Oh, damn.
So you need to be picking up health. You need to be picking up armor. And a hard part for me, and I've heard other people talk about it too, is there's no real indication that you're being shot. So you'll finish a fight and you're like, well, that wasn't hard, and you have 4 health left.
Wait. Okay, so there's no little red
It
flashes?
does. It's not really so much as a flash, but it doesn't really, like in Call of Duty or any other game when you're being shot at, it's like, blah, 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 you're being shot from over here. Over here, in this game, it's very much, very subtle. Like sometimes there's no real audio cue, when like...
Tiny little blood spurts or something?
Honestly, I can't even say that I remember them.
Oh, fuck.
It's that subtle. If they're there, you don't even notice.
You get shot in the ass. Oh God.
Yeah,
oh.
pretty much. Like, I'll die, and I'll be like, well, how did the hell?
It's like, what killed me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bullet in my ass.
Yeah. Like, so a lot of the times you'll be fighting around one, and then you'll look, and there's like 4 dudes shooting at you from over here. Like, oh, God.
Dude, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's a little weird. So it very much kind of wants you to keep moving. That, and you need to be picking up ammo, picking up health and armor.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun though. Like once you get out of the mindset of playing like you would any other modern FPS, it gets a lot easier to deal with, and the level designs I think are really nice. Not so much that they look great, which they do look great, but you're never really lost. Like sometimes I'll get a little corner or a little turned around. I'm like, oh, what the hell? I feel like I should go this way, but I can't go this way. So like you go around and you're like, oh, okay, I see now. It's very much like if you just keep moving, you'll find your way.
Just keep moving. Just keep moving.
Right. Pretty much. It's a really good game. I think it's so good.
Dude, that's nuts.
And I mean, everyone knows the story. You're killing Nazis, saving America.
America.
It's very topical right now.
Very.
Despite the fact that's the whole thing of Wolfenstein. It's very much fighting Nazis, so it's nothing new for them. It's just very topical right now. And they're very much kind of capitalizing on that.
I'm sure.
In their marketing stuff.
I'm sure.
There's one thing I didn't like.
What is one thing you didn't like?
And this is going to get a little political.
Uh-oh.
Not too political, but...
Warning. Political satire.
Someone might get
coming
triggered
forth.
here.
Trigger? Oh no! Trigger.
Okay, so I'm very much okay. So a small spoiler: when you get to America, you join up with. It's very much like a throwback to the blaxploitation films. Like shit. What's that? Like Shaft and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's this woman. I don't know if she's doing it in both storylines. There's 2 storylines depending on who you killed in the last game.
Yeah.
I think they're slightly different.
I've heard that there's some heavy cutscene differences between the 2.
Yeah, but so you're with us. Mostly, it's a black kind of resistance movement, kind of like the Black Panther movement from the '60s and stuff.
Okay.
And your character is very much a white dude from Texas.
Oh.
He is from Texas.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Good old boy.
Jewish mother, and I don't know what the hell his dad is, a racist asshole. So anyways, I say that he's a white dude from Texas because this is important. When eventually the Nazis find out this place that you just teamed up with this resistance movement, so BJ's like, you guys go, I'll hold him off, and he slams the door, and I think what he says is, bring it on, you white ass Nazi fuckers. And now, bring it on, you Nazi fuckers is fine, but why are you saying white ass? You just because you hung out with a bunch of black people, now you're one of them? That just seemed out of place to me.
Oh, so the character said that.
Yeah, he says, bring it on, you white ass Nazi fuckers.
God, what the hell?
I was like, that's so out of place.
Yeah, it is.
To me, that would be like, if you're hanging around like my brother does this a lot, and it cracks me up. He's got a lot of black friends. So he'll start saying things like they do. And I'm like, Tony, you're white. You can't. Just stop it. But I thought that was super out of place, and it didn't flow. It seemed to knock me out of the getting pumped. It's like, fuck yeah, let's kick some Nazi ass. But you're also white. That you just included you in them, kind of. So yeah, I thought that was dumb. But otherwise, the game was great. I haven't gotten to the real meat of the game. When you actually, you can walk around in Nazi America, I guess it is now. So I haven't got to that part. I'm two or 3 hours into the game.
I was gonna say, all I've heard is like there's some crazy ass twists.
Oh my god,
in
yeah!
the game.
I'm super excited about it.
So we'll have to see when we get there. So anything else you did last week?
I played a little bit of Destiny 2.
You son of a bitch!
I just did the beginning part.
You were supposed to wait for me.
I know, but like another friend of mine was like, "Let's play Destiny 2," and I was like, "I can roll a character that I'm not gonna play with Daniel." Too bad we don't have a mic for the dogs.
Yeah, just need to have dogs cut in right now. Just give us your thoughts on Destiny 2, animals. Oh, woof! It's rough. Okay, thank you. I understand.
They have strong feelings about Destiny.
Oh yeah, TJ's a son of a bitch for playing Destiny without me. I agree, 100%. Damn animals.
Okay.
All right. Anyway.
So I just played the beginning part, and a friend of mine was like, "Hey, let's play Destiny." I was like, "Oh, I'll just roll a character just to," because he told me he's like, "You had to go through a bunch of shit in the beginning," and it's so much. I want to say it's like an hour and a half, maybe not that long. I might be exaggerating, but it felt so long. It's so boring, and I guess it's not boring if you're into Destiny. But it's like, I just wanted to play the game. I just wanted to, just shoot some dudes.
You wanted to do missions and play and
not even do missions. I just want, let me free roam and shoot dudes that are out here.
Shoot that dude.
But the gameplay itself is really good. It's really fun. I think we'll have a lot of fun with that.
Well, it's Bungie.
It is Bungie, yeah.
It's the one thing that Bungie knows is shooters.
Yeah.
Of course, it was console shooters. I have not. I reserve judgment because I will be playing it soon.
Yeah.
For Bungie on PC.
It's pretty good. It handles really well, mouse and keyboard.
Hopefully good.
Yeah.
So that was your last weekend.
Yep.
My last weekend, I went out and rode around on four-wheelers.
But you played outside.
I played outside. I played the game of life.
Graphics are good.
They have fantastic graphics. You know what? I went to this forest level.
Yeah.
And there was dirt tracks. It was beautiful.
You brought your mounts?
I brought my mounts. Stormtrooper and
Such
Banshee.
fucking nerds.
Yeah, I agree.
We are
nerds. But I went out, and by the way, the four-wheelers are named Stormtrooper and Banshee.
I named the Banshee.
Yes, we did. Yes, you did. It was...
I didn't go, by the way.
No, you were working at the time. You came in late.
I came in right when y'all got back.
Yeah, and then we tried to do a podcast recording Sunday, and it went to hell. So we went out to Lake Murray in Oklahoma, and this place was kick-ass for riding four-wheelers.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. The section of... There's a section of Lake Murray that they had broken out just specifically for off-road vehicles.
Yeah.
And I think this thing had to be like, I don't know, 6 or 7 square miles, maybe. I mean, it took nearly 2 hours for us to ride around the entire outside edge of this whole damn place. Which was, it's insane, but fucking hell was it fun.
Yeah.
So we went down to the water's edge of the lake. We were actually riding around at the muddy water edge. There's nothing stopping you. You could drive right into the fucking lake if you wanted to and go kill yourself. So we did that, and there are nice flat sections where you can haul ass.
Yeah.
There are... Mario's moving now.
I figured if we're going to be playing this, we might as well play it too.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and try to do some stuff. And I'll continue telling a story. So there were sections of the land where it was nice and flat where you can run. Mm-hmm. Run? I'm in Mario. Where you can ride, and you just ride as fast as you want.
Yeah.
There's a large dirt road that was right down the middle, and I got it up to about 50 or 60 miles an hour, and I was fishtailing my four-wheeler.
Yeah.
Just because, that's what you do.
Yeah.
When you're riding a four-wheeler, you fucking fishtail on a dirt road. Just because it's fun, you can still hold control. But there were sections in this off-road track that you would drive up, and it's like 40 to 60 degree slopes.
Right.
But not just one angled slope. So like 46 degrees up, and then maybe 45 degrees to the side.
Oh, wow.
So you're taking super tight corners and then climbing up these super sharp turns and going around trees. So much fucking fun. Oh, man, it was. I can't wait to go back out there and do this again. It blew my mind at how much fun it was. However, come on. There are certain sections out there that little dangerous.
Yeah.
So I ended up injuring my hip.
Oh, wow.
While I was out there. Because when I was running I was driving in a washed out gully, and I was going up a hill, and I ended up turning my four-wheeler a little too far to the left.
Yeah.
And I kind of pinned it up against the gully. Almost rolled it. So I stuck my leg out to try to push against the gully to level my four-wheeler and take off. And somehow I managed to jam my hip into my hip. Somehow.
You're one hip into the other side?
One hip went into my body towards the other one.
Oh, shit.
And I did some damage there, so. But outside of that, it was pretty great.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
I definitely recommend going and checking that out.
I'll go buy a four-wheeler and go.
Holy smokes.
What's up?
Well, I was going to turn down the game audio in our microphone right quick. Or our heads. But it doesn't want to turn down.
Really?
No. So it's super loud.
Well, it's kind of loud.
It is.
But, yeah, so that's what you did.
That's what I did. That was last weekend. Outside of that, let's see. I didn't really play a whole lot. Oh, I played Golf Story.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I bought... Okay, so I bought Mario Odyssey as well. And when it shipped, it showed up at 7:30 at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so pissed me off because I'm sitting here going, it's like, I want to play Mario Odyssey. I want to play Mario Odyssey. I want to play Mario Odyssey. Come on, Amazon, where is it? Amazon sent out the goddamn Slowmobile to come deliver Mario Odyssey to me 7:37 at night when I got the game on launch day. And I'm like, come on. It's like I could have just got home, went to Best Buy, bought it, come back, and still had an hour worth of time to play before it even showed up at my house.
Yeah.
But it was $10 cheaper doing that. So,
yeah,
I'll take that, I guess. It'll be all right. I'll survive. But I played Golf Story, and I'm at the point where I'm at the second level of Golf Story right now.
Yeah.
And Golf Story is actually really fun, believe it or not.
Yeah, and what like it looks, it's a 2D kind of like pixely Golf Story, or is it like Hot Shots Golf?
It's not like Hot Shots Golf. Golf Story is it's almost like Super Nintendo graphics style.
Okay. Overhead or
overhead, that kind of that, not that isometric,
yeah,
but it's not isometric, but it's that top down look, but you still got a little bit, like Legend of Zelda Link to the Past.
Okay.
So in the game, it's an RPG game. It's not just like, oh, you're playing golf all the time. No, it's an RPG game.
Yeah.
Where the objective is to become a pro right now. It's kind of, your guy wants to become a pro.
Yeah.
They show a sequence early on in the game where you're like talking with your dad, and your dad's like, wow, you could be a pro golfer one day. And then later on it shows that you're just kind of like a piece of shit. Like a person who's never really invested any time in golf. So he's like, I got to get a coach. And then the coach won't give you the time of day.
So by piece of shit person, you mean not good at golf, or just like a generally morally piece of shit person?
Well, it seems like he's like dumping his girlfriend to go play golf professionally in the early. So I don't know. It's kind of one of those things. Like is this guy like trash? And he's just like giving up and like, I'm gonna go play golf now. And he's like way too old to be starting this.
Oh God.
So
the feels, I know them.
The guy is like, he was all about trying to start up his golf career. So
yeah,
we'll see. I'll see from there. But I mean, I won't go into any more detail about the rest of that. But it was the golf mechanic is super easy type for the game.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
Still the three.
It's a 3, yeah. It's
3-button push.
Activate, set your distance, come back and hit it in the middle to set your turn left, turn right.
Right.
I'm trying to equate the game for the level of difficulty, but I mean it's like super easy.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's not like any like if you go out on a golf game, it's where it's super hard to play. You can pick it up really easy. And if I remember correctly, it's only $15, and I bought it on the Switch.
Nice.
So I think it's also available on Steam, but...
Oh, really?
I wanted to play it on the Switch, because it felt like, I was like, I don't have enough games for the Switch right now.
Yeah.
Because all I have is Mario Odyssey, of course, which I'm playing right now, Breath of the Wild, and then Golf Story.
Yeah.
So it seemed like a good thing to pick up at the time. But if you haven't played Golf Story, it's worth it. The RPG elements are fun. There's little secrets that you can get by playing the golf games, by hitting different switches. There's a mini golf game that you can unlock in there in the very first level. So it's super easy to get a hold of. All that really does is you get to play mini golf, and then if you beat the course record, you can buy a super strong putter for later in the game.
Very cool.
So...
Is there an achievement or something for doing all this?
You know what? I have actually tried all this. I've lit up all the lights, and nothing happened.
Oh, how many of those coins?
So I don't know if it does anything
feel like that's something that needs to be done.
I guess you just kind of turn the lights on. Bowser turned them off when he smashed the shit out of everything.
That's a lot of work.
I'll tell you what. Let's take a quick short break since we talked about last weekend.
Okay.
And then after the break, we're going to come back and we're going to talk about this weekend and all of the things that we did this weekend. So we'll be right back.
Okie doke.
Okay. And we're back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we took a little technical. What the hell are you doing? Ballerina Mario again.
Or dance moves. Woo! Took a little break to practice my dancing.
He got super good. Now, we took a short intermission for, to fix some audio issues.
Yeah.
Things were a little too loud.
They were loud. Super distracting.
Yeah, super distracting. Kind of hard to talk.
We don't normally have, like, game audio while we're talking.
Not during the podcast. So.
Especially not playing the games.
No, so we'll have to think about this
in
the future for how this is going to lay out.
So this is a test of the National Broadcast System.
Yes. So, okay, so we discussed what happened last week. How about we discuss what happened this weekend? It is Saturday.
It's a new weekend.
It is a new weekend.
I'll let you go first this time.
Okay, so this weekend, I haven't really done a whole lot. I've been playing Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
It has literally kind of absorbed a lot of what I was doing lately.
Yeah, it is an absorbing game.
So, my weekend has been consist of Mario Odyssey and... You just captured a frog.
Captured frog. Going in for a trip.
Yeah,
I'm in his brainwaves right now.
You are. So I've done Mario Odyssey. It's basically it. That's all I've done. And then we went to Best Buy, and I was going to buy a
HDMI or composite
to HDMI converter, so we could do. We have new capture card, courtesy of you for the channel, which is super crisp, man. It is nice.
Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching it now.
Yes, it is. It is the Elgato HD Pro 60.
Yeah.
It is sweet. So, I was going to get a converter so we could use it to capture 8-bit challenge videos.
Yeah.
And I forgot.
Yeah.
But that led into the thing that you were doing this weekend. So.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it did.
Yeah.
So, first I'll talk about Friday because technically my weekend starts on Friday. And I just played PUBG a lot. And it was me and Michael, who has been on the podcast before. Actually, it was last podcast.
Last podcast.
Yeah.
Episode 6.
It was like so long ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
I'll start jumping on these frogs and move on. Oh, shit. Super jump.
Oh, yeah. You like have skyrocket jump as a frog?
But anyways, we were playing PUBG, and first game, we did really well. 9 kills for me, 3 for Michael.
Nice.
Yeah, that's probably my best game I've ever played. I was super excited. We were doing really great, and then toward the end, we found a speed hacker. Which, if you're in the know of at all in the PUBG community, speed hackers or hackers in general are a huge nuisance to the game.
Right now, especially because everything is client side, not server side,
and they don't have any real countermeasures.
Because they did not expect to get as big as they did.
Yeah, which I feel bad for them, but. Anyways, so
I don't. They made a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for them because at they've made this game and it's gone wildly out of control, and they're just this tiny little company that's trying to keep up with it, and everyone hates them because they're going through the growing pains of like your normal company will go through in the matter of like a month.
Yeah.
So they're like trying to keep up, and everyone's like, "Why aren't you doing better?" And they're like, "We're fucking trying." We didn't have time for this. But anyways, we ran into a speed hacker and I ended up killing him. Oh, whoops. I guess I was supposed to do that. So I ended up killing him, and that was fun. I ended up coming in second also.
Sadness. Yeah. No chicken dinner.
Yeah, 10% of the kills and didn't even win. But other than that, that's what we did. And then today we got up this morning and we're like, let's go buy a Switch. And we went and bought a Switch.
Which is what's being played on
right now.
And you're using yours because if we were to use mine, you wouldn't be looking at Cappy level.
And you'd be looking at
would.
In game. Or in game. I don't know.
No. I'm still early into it too.
Are you?
Oh yeah. I've only got 50 moons right now.
Oh wow, really? Yeah. So I've heard some of these places have like almost 100 moons.
Fucking one of the levels got like 69 moons.
No, there's. I heard this one that has over 100 moons.
And I'm not surprised. Like one of the levels, like the sand kingdom.
Yeah.
Fucking 69 moons in that place. I was like, God damn it, and 100 purple coins. I was like, holy shit, what am I gonna do? Like I can't even do that.
Yeah, but yeah, we went to Best Buy and we bought that. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the composite thing and
I forgot.
Lost it in the excitement of the Switch.
Yeah, I kept forgetting, or I kept thinking, I was like, there's something I need to be buying. There's something I need to be buying.
You were too. You're like, Courtney was like, is there anything else you wanted? You're like, yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
What it was.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. So now we're gonna order it on Amazon.
Yeah, it'd be a lot cheaper, and we can get one that works well.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I lost all those coins, didn't I?
Yeah, you sure did.
Idiots.
You should have went after it.
I know. I was like, those surely won't be on a timer.
Yeah, they're on a timer.
Hey, is this a boss battle?
Yeah, it's a boss battle.
Hey, neat.
You get to fight a thing.
Yeah.
Here comes the thing.
Yeah, the weekends. There's not much to talk about. Are these rabbits?
Yeah, well, they're rabbits, not rabbids.
Who are they in Mario lore?
Wedding planners.
What, really?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
That's literally what their job is.
Huh. Boy, I guess the old Koopa kids are busy these days, all grown up and whatnot.
Like, we don't want to have anything to do with Bowser anymore. Fuck Bowser.
Your old dad's an asshole.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's Saturday afternoon for me, so that's pretty much my weekend.
Yeah. So that's what we've had going on for the weekend, and all of our gameplay that we've had the opportunity. Of course, it's been all of the new releases, because why the fuck would you play anything else?
Holy crap. Speaking of, because we didn't get to talk about this last week, it is quite literally game release apocalypse last week.
This is no lie.
What is happening?
What the hell, man? Why don't you throw your hat at him?
I'm trying to.
Okay. Here's what I'm curious. Watch out, it'll hurt you. Don't butt stomp it. You need to hit your hat. Hit him with your hat. Okay. Literally, Mario. Does he feel like a tank when you're running?
Okay, so he has always felt weird to me.
Nah, see. Okay,
yeah,
to you.
But yeah, he feels tanky, like a little slow in the movements here.
Now, for me, Mario has always been nimble and quick.
Yeah.
This game in particular, he feels extra slow. That there's a point in the game that's here in the Cap Kingdom that you'll get to.
Yeah.
That I had issues. And now I don't know if it's just I'm getting old and my reaction is getting slower.
Right.
But it was
That's ornaments too.
I don't know if it's I'm getting old and I'm getting slower, but it was a pain in the ass to beat. It took me 10 minutes and like a whole bunch of tries.
Oh wow.
I lost so many coins. I swear, I think I at least lost about 200 coins.
That sucks.
Yeah, you lose 10 coins every time you die.
Oh wow.
So it's like 20 tries.
That's
I don't know, man. I was just super sad about that. It's like I can't handle this apparently. So
I'm gonna be really honest with you. I haven't played a 3D Mario game since Super Mario 64.
Oh, you never played Sunshine?
I didn't play Sunshine. I didn't play Galaxy.
I couldn't play Galaxy mainly because Galaxy was too swirly aroundy, I guess.
Yeah, we're just running around tiny planets.
Yeah, I mean it made me sick just trying to run around in a circle sometimes, so
I lie. I played a little bit of it. Like it didn't really grab me. Because, tattoos aside, I'm not a huge fan of Mario games. I like them, but they're not really my my preferred type of games.
You're more of a first-person shooter, I think.
Not even that. Just
really?
Just action adventure games are my thing. Oh, what's this?
It's the thing you can jump on.
I like more action adventure. First-person shooters I like a lot. But just platformers I'm not good at, so I've just always kind of stayed away from them. But yeah.
So.
But yeah, the controls to me still feel the same as Super Mario 64.
Okay.
Just a little more, I almost said abolished.
Abolished?
They've been abolished.
Little bit abolished.
I don't know what you're doing, Chain Chomp. I hit him?
Yeah, you
oh,
turn
shit.
into it. You're a chain chomp now. See? There's arrows telling you can fling yourself now. When you hop out, it'll fly and you'll hop out of him. As soon as you hit it. Let go. See?
Oh, cool.
Now you can get the moon.
The moon.
You can get all the power moons.
Oh, yeah. So if you guys are listening to this on Google Play or iTunes, if you're not, there's available over there. I'm currently playing Super Mario Odyssey.
Sorry, audio listeners. Shame on us. So.
We didn't even introduce ourselves.
No, we didn't. We just rolled right into it
You know
now.
who we are.
We are. By the way, I'm Daniel.
I'm TJ.
Yeah, shame on us.
And we are the VGBits.
We are the VGBits crew.
We are.
So,
fucking 20 minutes in.
20 minutes, nothing.
10 minutes?
What, into the game?
Yeah. I mean, into the podcast.
Oh, no. Try 45.
Oh, wow. What? Holy snaps.
Probably closer to 30.
Probably 30, yeah.
We had a short interlude.
Anyways. Oh, shit. What were we talking about? Oh, controls on Mario.
Who's on first? Yeah, we were talking about Mario controls.
Not again. So, anyways, yeah, I've never really liked platformers. I think I talked about this earlier, like Castlevania, Wolfenstein. I don't know if Wolfenstein is even a platformer. Metroid, Super Mario, Sonic, Mega Man. I've never really liked those because I'm not very good at them. And I ended up getting frustrated and just quitting. Especially considering, back in the day, like when we play the 8-bit challenges, these games are really not forgiving. So you just get super frustrated. It's like, oh, good. I got that far and now I have to start all over.
Time to try again.
Time to fucking not play this game anymore.
No, this is what you do. You good.
You had to try again because that's all we could afford.
Yeah.
You got 2 games you better get good at.
You paid $50 for one game.
Oh, my God. They're so expensive back then.
Yeah,
they're still expensive.
Well, they're
cost
of living and
yeah.
blah, 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 blah. They were expensive back in the past, but $50, one game, you made it count.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, also back then, you also rented games.
Yeah.
Renting games was the thing to do.
Absolutely. Just because the cost is so prohibitive back then.
Yeah. Shit, terrible.
Like when I had Super 64 was when I first started buying games with my allowance.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't rent games because I wanted to own them. Like I've always had that feeling like I want to own the games. I don't want to rent them. So I would take my allowance and I'd go to Walmart or Kmart or whoever had layaway, and I'd pick the game I want, put it on layaway, and then every week I'd come in and just pay a little bit on it, finally get it a month later, and finally play it. So that was how I got games.
We would buy a game like every once in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the NES we maybe had 30 games.
Yeah.
But we rented a lot of games because at least it would happen maybe once a weekend. Mm-hmm. We would come into Wichita Falls, where I used to live.
Yeah, we both used to live.
Which is a crappy city right now. If you live there, you know this.
Yeah.
So, and I would go to the video store and rent a game, and then with my brother, and then we would turn it in the next weekend and rent something else.
Yeah. So
we'd have it for a week to play and see what's going on. But man, those were the days.
They were the days. Am I supposed to just keep finding moons?
Yeah. Now this is the whole point of the game. Now is find more moons.
Okay.
So
let's just run in a direction and I'll find moons.
You'll find something. Just keep running. Once you get to the something, you'll be like, "Oh God." It'll be great too.
But yeah, we did rent games. Like my parents wouldn't buy games; they would rent them sometimes.
Well, renting was it was kind of the way to do it. It's only like $3 to rent a game, and then
this is where the head jump comes in handy, huh?
Oh no, you can get around there. You just go around the side. He is looking at a large plateau with a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex. And then he's like, I want to go to the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh my God, there's a T-Rex up there?
How the hell did you not see that? You were looking at it.
It was just rocks to me.
No, it wasn't. You were looking straight at it. What the fuck? How do you not see a giant T-Rex? Oh, yeah, and of course you can become the T-Rex.
Hell yeah. Fucking terror bird in here.
Now, you want to talk about a tank. The T-Rex controls like a goddamn tank.
Look at the little chain chomps. They want to mess with me. I'm prehistoric murder bird. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this thing. You break this?
You just breaking shit. It's what you're supposed to do.
Crush, crush, crush.
Ah.
Yeah. I just remember Blockbuster and
Hollywood
Video, Family Video.
My shit was JJ's Video.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I ever been to that one.
That was over there by the United on Fairway.
Oh, yeah.
It's still around. It's just a gas station now. It is not a,
It's not a
video rental store because who rents video games anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to run into that wall right there, by the way.
Just walking. Oh, yep, look at that. Just walking.
There was a giant wall with breakable stuff.
Land?
There is a 2D land in this game.
My bird. I was in my bird's frozen. He's a bird, I guess. Oh, ran out of bird.
That is kind of one of the things that when I saw early on was the 2D to 3D transition in this game. I said, holy shit, that is an insane mechanic. Why has this never been done before?
Yeah. Well, they kind of did it in, what was that last Super Mario that came out? The side-scrolling one.
Well, but not in... I don't count those as real Mario games.
Well, it was pretty good. The Super Mario 3... Not 3D.
3D World?
3D World, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't count that as a 3D Mario World canon.
Really?
No, yeah, it's not at all. This Odyssey is part of that Mario line.
Yeah.
This is like after Galaxy. You know, you have N64, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Galaxy, Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Sorry,
I didn't call that out.
Fuck you. Super Mario Sunshine. I will enunciate better.
What happens if you jump out?
You go that way.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Look, there's a moon.
Oh, neat.
See?
I like that level design where it's like, you can go this way. Did you know that? And you're like, I wonder what's over there.
A moon behind the waterfall.
Oh, look, it fixed my date.
Yay! We tried the Iwata trick with your Switch.
Yeah, it did not work.
It did not work. I don't know if we were doing something wrong.
Very likely.
Probably. But what was I talking about?
Oh, shit.
Oh, you can't go
3D,
back.
Not.
Oh, yeah, the canon 3D Marios.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally don't count Super Mario 3D World as the 3D Mario canon.
How come?
Because it was level-based. As you go along a track, like, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1.
Well, yeah.
That's not Mario. That's not 3D Mario type. At all. It is, I don't know I guess level Marios.
Right.
Like Super Mario 1,
Yeah.
2. Well, even then, Super Mario 2 was kind of an accident because it wasn't supposed to be Super Mario 2.
Oh, really?
It's Doki Doki Panic, just reskinned as Mario.
What is Doki Doki Panic?
You've never heard of Doki Doki Panic before?
No.
Okay. Doki Doki Panic is Super Mario 2. Okay, just with different characters.
Okay.
Like Wart and all that. Okay, where they have Mario sleeping at the beginning of the game. Do you remember this? And he's dreaming?
I do not.
Never seen that before either.
No.
Okay. Makes it difficult. All right. Okay, so.
God. Sorry.
At the beginning of Super Mario 2, they see Mario going to sleep and falling asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he starts dreaming of a weird world where bees have been kidnapped.
Bees?
Okay? Bees.
Okay.
Bees. The bees. So, your whole objective is to save these bee people.
Okay.
So, that's kind of the whole thing behind it. But, Doki Doki Panic is more or less the same thing with the exception of that Mario cutscene.
Yeah.
It's just you're saving a kingdom. And you've got like a dad, a mom. You're fine. There's a dad, a mom, a daughter, and a son. And they're all doing we're going to save them. And they all have the super high jump This is literally where Luigi Super High Jump came from.
Oh, really?
Is because of a Japanese game called Doki Doki Panic.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, he wasn't even supposed to have Super High Jump. And Peach's floatiness,
Yeah.
Doki Doki Panic.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Also
And
a little weird.
Toad fast pickup stuff never stuck with him.
Oh.
Have you ever seen Toad be able to... Well, you never really played as Toad in any of the games lately, so... Anyway.
Oh.
Anyway. So that was... That's part of, in Mario 3, anything that there's a world and then a level number -1 is a completely separate game series of Mario.
Well, yeah, they're like, Super Mario World.
Right.
I count them as those games, not 3D Mario.
See, but that's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
Those aren't... So Super Mario 3D World is not... See, I didn't forget about this, people. You may have thought I would have forgotten about this, but I know where I'm going with this. Super Mario 3D World is in that canon.
Yeah.
So it's not, in my opinion, a 3D Mario Land game like this.
Right. Yeah, I consider these different games.
Yeah, this is 100% different.
Am I supposed to hat her?
No, you're supposed to hat her chain chomp.
Okay.
Now pull her. And then release. For those who are listening on the podcast or on YouTube minimized,
Ow.
he just got hit.
I did.
No, he flung a chain chomp into a big
Scary lady.
rabbit lady's face, which I'm guessing she's part of the crew for the wedding planner. Oh, she's going to chase you. You better run.
Oh.
You got to keep doing it. There she goes. Now she gets pissed off. That's how you do it.
Nice.
See the hat, just like that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but
sorry.
that's Mario canon. That's my opinion of Mario canon. Take it for what you will.
I agree. Oh shit.
You getting nailed.
Well,
It's hard to talk and play a game.
I was gonna do something, and then I was like, no, I'll go the other way. And right when I did, this when the thing popped up, and I was kind of in between. Come on.
Now you're going to go.
There we go. I think they stuck with the very Nintendo like of do 3 things, finish boss battle.
Yep. It feels right when it comes to Nintendo. 3 is a good number.
3 is a good number. They've been doing it. I know Ocarina of Time had it. Super Mario 64. They've pretty much had it.
Yeah.
Forever. Long enough to be considered forever. I heard there are different bosses that don't follow the 3-hit formula.
I can't think of any.
Well, I mean, I couldn't tell you any because they didn't spoil the game for me. But I've heard things. People talk.
People talk. So, I guess that's kind of it for video games. News has kind of been spare.
Not really.
Well, okay.
Let me
it's all been about game launches, though.
Not so much.
What have you got?
Connect is officially unsupported.
That's true.
Because we missed news from last week, so there's some stuff back in the day, as you could say. So Microsoft has officially stopped producing Kinects and will sell out stock and will not produce it anymore.
Hooray!
Yeah. Kinect is cool and it's a cool concept, and I know a lot of people who aren't using them for gaming are getting a lot of use out of them because they are a really cool camera and they do a lot of really cool things.
That's what they're really good for.
Yeah, they're putting that camera to better use than looking at my fat ass without pants on playing Xbox.
Suddenly, why is there a third hand here? Hey.
That's no hand connect.
Oh shit!
But so yeah, that's no longer a thing, which is fine. I'm kind of excited to see what they'll come up with next.
I think probably they're investing a lot in that alternate reality, or not? What is it? Augmented reality, not alternate.
AR, yeah.
Yeah, augmented reality.
Alternate reality would be cool too.
Well, I do believe that I have an alternate reality that I've come
we're
from.
trapped in one.
I tell you what, man, there's times where I'm sitting there going, no, that's exactly what it's supposed to be. Oh, no, that's not exactly what it is. What the hell? That's not right.
I keep imagining Jerry O'Connell from Sliders popping in and just being like, this isn't how it's supposed to be. And I'm like, fuck, I'm so glad.
Damn it.
Can I come with you, please?
Let me come with you to the better alternate reality.
Oh, man. But yeah, so.
That's an old reference. Sliders.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite.
You were talking about
shows back in the day.
1990 shit right there, man.
So if you haven't seen Sliders, I think it's on Netflix too.
Sliders was a good series.
It's a really good series. I never finished it. I don't think it actually ever finished.
I think I remember watching like the first 3 seasons or so.
I want to say they made it home, and and it was like they started the next season like, this isn't home. Something is slightly different, and they took off again.
Like, dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Everybody's predominantly left-handed instead of right-handed.
That's too weird.
Yeah, we need to go back. Right-handed people are getting shafted.
There's leftoriums everywhere. So, yeah, no Moss Connect.
You know what? Oh, well.
For the best, I think.
I have one Connect. I have it hooked up, but I never use it, so.
Yeah. Also, as we were speaking of PUBG earlier, PUBG finally got a release date-ish.
Ooh, yeah, that's supposed to be December 12th.
For console, which it's not really a full release for console. It's going to be...
well, it's part of the Xbox...
game preview.
Yeah, game preview program.
So basically, it's going to be early access for console.
Early access Xbox.
Yeah.
But they also announced that it's about the same time. It's supposed to be the 1.0 update.
Yeah, late December is supposed to be 1.0 for PC. So hopefully...
Game of the year.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Oh shit! You know what?
They're trying to squeeze in for Game of the Year. If they don't fix these problems, though, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Hey,
what?
Should we do a Game of the Year podcast?
Why wouldn't we?
Oh, we're gonna do a Game of the Year podcast.
Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah, you get to hear our opinions because that's what you care about.
Yeah, of the 2 hours worth of games we get to play a weekend. But no, yeah, I think they're aiming for Game of the Year, and I really hope they get these problems fixed out. They have a lot of issues, which everyone knows what they are. There's a lot of latency issues. The game is poorly optimized. A lot of hacking, and just
more hacking than you can shake a stick at.
Yeah, what they need to do is they need to contact Valve and be like, Valve, please help us. Please get your VAC in here and save us.
VAC bans.
But yeah, I really hope they do, because I think it's such a good game, and a lot of people. Like I said, they think it's a shitty game, and I don't think it's a shitty game. I think it's just a game that grew up way too fast, and the developers just trying to keep up with it.
Yeah.
So they're going through all these growing pains that other companies, went through, like Bethesda, EA, all these. They went through those growing pains, but they did it over the course of. Oops, shit.
Ooh, shit.
Well, you can cut that one out. So, they're going through these, but it's happening so fast, and they're just trying to keep up. And, it's all these problems any normal game's going to have compounded.
Yeah.
Pausing.
Oh, it's the dogs again.
It's the dogs again.
They're wanting to make sure
that we knew that they
we
didn't
knew
like PUBG at all.
No, they're not fans of PUBG.
There's no dogs in that game.
No dogs allowed.
But yeah. So yeah, if they don't get those problems fixed, I don't think it's going to be a Game of the Year contender. Not even close.
It'll be a contender.
It's going to be a contender just out of popularity.
Yeah.
But if you were to say that that's a Game of the Year just because it's popular, I don't think that's fair, because it's not that great of a game as it stands now. If they get those problems fixed, absolutely. I think it's totally a contender. That's my opinion. Of course, we're not talking about Game of the Year yet.
No. Game of the Year will come in December.
Yeah, so, yeah, Game of the Year. Not Game of the Year. PUBG gets a release date for console December 12th, and then later on December 1.0 for PC.
Okay, so I've got a little slight bit of, just not news, but interesting information to slide in while you're talking about news. The developers of Cuphead came out and have kind of joked around and said what is exactly in their head.
Oh, good to know, because fucking Mugman drinks out of it.
Yeah. Okay, so in an article on Kotaku, I'm sorry, Kotaku, let's see. They asked them, what is in the cups? Their official answer is we're going to leave it up to your imagination.
Oh, God.
Their internal answer was, it is the essence of their soul. Or their essence or their soul. I'm sorry, not of their. So it's them.
It's a physical manifestation of their spirit, soul.
Yes.
Okay.
So Bugman is drinking his own soul.
I think he's doing it for shock factor. He just does it. Everyone's like, whoa, what the?
And it's creepy, though.
It is super creepy.
It's like, here, let me drink my soul.
Yeah. Because it's only going to be a couple things. It's going to be a random liquid, or it's going to be his brains, or apparently his soul.
It's them. So I'm going to say it's their soul.
I want to call it. It's their brain cooling liquid.
Brain cooling.
Like, you got brain fluid.
Yeah.
That's what his is. Like, the brain's exposed, but it needs to be covered. So it's just filled with this white liquid. It could be milk. Could be a cooling liquid.
That's funny. I just ran across that earlier, so
that's cool though. It's nice to address that. Feel better now, or worse. I'm not sure. I forgot I was playing a game.
We were talking. We got really into it. Sometimes it's hard to talk and play games at the same time.
Absolutely.
So, well, you were discussing the news. That's why you kind of you were bringing up topics for the news. That's why you got
because I looked at my phone and then I completely forgot I'm holding a controller.
Yep. So what else new?
Shadow of the Colossus is getting a remake.
I did hear about this.
Very excited about that.
Shadow of the Colossus. It's not a HD upres. It's a full on remake.
Yeah, they're talking about revising the controls a bit, which would be nice because I remember the controls were kind of weird or frustrating a little for me because I suck at platformers and like it was very much a platformer. Or you climb platforms.
Well, see, I never played Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, wow, you missed that. That's a really damn good game. I'm kind of excited for the remake because I want to see these. I want to see Shadow of the Colossus as it was, just at a high definition textures and resolution, and that I want that same scale. I want to be riding out into a field and you see this just unfathomable beast just rising up to meet you, and you're like, how in the fuck am I supposed to deal with that? And then you do, and it feels awesome.
And then you do.
It's such a good game. Like, I didn't play through the whole thing. I think I watched Michael play through all of it, but it's so good, so good. I'm super excited. I think I will play that depending on if it comes out for PC. Definitely.
Probably not. I bet you it's just going to come to the PlayStation 4.
That would be fucking. I really don't want to buy a PlayStation 4. I don't want to buy any more consoles because they keep getting stolen. Oh fuck, we didn't talk about that because.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Hold on, okay. Stop the presses and the news. We're going to talk about something that happened last weekend.
Yeah, last weekend
that we missed out on.
I mean, it probably didn't happen last weekend, but I've discovered it last weekend.
Yes.
So I keep a storage unit with my brother in Oklahoma, where we both of us used to live. And I haven't been in there in a year, or a little over a year since I moved down here. And all my consoles I keep in a tote that's slightly water resistant. And kept them up there because I didn't really have any room for them up here. And I think a couple weeks ago, me and Daniel were talking about going and getting them. Or me going to get them and bring them down here so I'd have the consoles for if we wanted to use them for whatever. Because in there I've got Xbox 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 3,
Nintendo
64, Wii U, 3DS. I had custom stuff made for my 3DS. All kinds of tons of stuff. The freaking HDMI composite converter thingy.
Yep.
That would have been super handy to have. That's really the main reason I was like, I'm just going to get all that so I can grab that thing. But I get up there and I go through and I have all my totes. They're all the same. They're all these black with the latches on them. I go through and every one of them is empty because I've emptied most of them except for the one, which had all my consoles in it. They're all in the boxes. I still had all the boxes, all the manuals, even all the stuff that makes the shit fit, like the packing material.
Styrofoam.
No, the styrofoam or whatever crate material they use. Had all that because I feel like one day they're going to be useful, like sealed in box shit. Anyways, not important. So I get up there and that fucking tote is gone. Just gone. All my controllers, everything, dude, is so fucking
That is wrong.
depressing.
That is wrong on so many levels.
Yeah.
So much bullshit.
Yeah, I'm depressed because I just bought a bunch of Nintendo 64 games. I was like, we can play these.
No, we can't.
No, we can't. I have to go buy another 64.
I've got a 64. It's okay.
Well, we still need another controller.
But yeah, we still need another controller. That was the issue because one of my controllers is a pile of shit and the other one's really good. I've got to replace the
Stick?
The stick. It's not the stick, but whatever holds the stick. I can't remember whatever the hell it's called.
Oh, yeah. Does it do that thing like every time you turn it on, it fucking...
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like it'll go through the menu and it'll be like...
Like if Mario was on the screen, he'd be like...
You're like, fuck it, unplug that controller.
It's like it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's the worst about Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Or old Nintendo. I don't know if it's still an issue.
Well, on the N64 controllers, it'll always be an issue because they use subpar parts when they built the controller. Yeah. So you've got to replace that little knob.
Not even the parts. It's like if you're sitting there and you're holding the controller and you accidentally have the knob tilted when you turn it on, it like locks that in. Oh. Like that's the 0 point for the console itself. So it's just like constantly scrolling through menus. Like, what do you stop?
That's why we had C buttons. Beep, 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 move that camera. And then keep running in the angled circle.
Yeah, so that's the thing I was thinking about last week.
Yeah, that happened last week. That was super shitty.
Super sucks.
I was not.
So if you have extra consoles and you want to send it,
and you're begging for consoles, subscribe and send us your consoles.
There you go. Yeah, if you want to make me feel better, subscribe down below.
Subscribing is much better.
Yep. There's some other stuff. I don't know. What are we going to talk about next?
I don't know. That was the news. The news is the news, and one of the things that we were doing last week, and I'll let you go ahead and I'll vamp a little bit here while
oh shit, I'm not playing.
You're playing a game. You keep forgetting that you're playing a game.
I'm like, let me get comfortable. Then I go, wait, no.
You've got to go to the Sand Kingdom.
Awesome.
You've got to be a tortilla chip.
Yay. This is where you're doing the Mexican cat dance.
Yeah. This is where I was doing the Mexican cat dance.
I'll try to recreate.
It was so sad. It was such high resolution on the damn Switch. And then when I posted it to Twitter, it looked like ass.
It looked like you were holding the phone up to the Switch's screen.
Yeah, I know. Total ass. I was like, what is this shit? It's like, I didn't record this on a Nokia 3330. What the fuck? Come on.
Fun.
But,
fancy.
So,
sorry,
I guess we'll talk about kind of what's going on with the channel at the moment.
Okay.
We're making some substantial investments in some equipment.
Yeah.
As you can tell, the mixer has been a huge help right now.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the software's been running the mixer right now is free, but came with the mixer.
Yeah.
So that makes me happy.
That would have been shitty if they made you pay for the software too.
You need to buy a DAW. Well, fuck you. That's like a couple $100.
Oh, did Traction come with the...
Traction was free.
Oh, very cool.
Actually, Traction was free with the other mixer that I bought.
Ah.
The red one.
Oh, yeah.
That I returned. It was... Because that one did not work. I couldn't do anything post-fader.
Yeah.
And I need my... Okay. A little behind the scenes here. Ooh. To do a lot of the things that I do, I have to have everything post-fader. There's equalizer settings and things that have to be adjusted. And that's one of the things. So the USB audio comes out nice and clear and loud enough to where you can hear. Because on that other one, everything came in about the volume of a mouse.
Yeah.
It just literally was not loud enough to do anything. So, pardon me, hamburger tastes good a third time around.
Oh, yeah. Makes it sound like you threw up and then ate it again.
Well, earlier I did.
A good old verb.
So everything being new and the new lighting, and I think we're finally honing in the lighting situation. Everything's starting to look better. You have kind of fell down on one of the tasks that you were supposed to do.
The thing?
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry. I know. Every time I fucking come back, I'm like, I fucking haven't called them yet. I'm not good. I'll call them. I'll set a reminder.
We're trying to dress up the back of the podcast. As you can see behind me, there's a fucking window.
Yeah, and that sucks.
And we know, you can tell, It's not there. You know, I want to dress it up. I want to make it look a little bit better. So we're working on that. However, the equipment that we're bringing in to do a lot of this stuff, the new lighting, the new podcast, the new mixer, all this stuff has been super nice. Mm-hmm. And it's making everything start to get better in quality. At least from my opinion, it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is, again, that's kind of the things that we're doing behind the scenes that you don't get to see. These poor guys. All they wanted to do was dance their little happy Mexican hat dances.
These cats?
Not the cats.
Oh.
You don't get the cat until the end of the level.
Oh, lame.
Yeah. Everything's so frozen and cold. But you can dance with him. Mario looks like he's like Michael Jackson because it almost looks like the hat. The hat looks like it drops down below his head. Like he's holding it there and then he's doing like a spin moonwalk.
Yeah.
More or less. So... it's funny. So we're toying around with things right now.
Yeah.
You love that spin.
I do.
It is hilarious to watch Mario spin like that.
But yeah, we're working on growing.
Yeah, I do want to continue doing this and continue growing and enjoying all the things with the people who happen to watch.
Yeah.
Now, last week we had Maniac Mansion came out.
Yeah.
That was super fun.
Yeah.
I was so happy to be able to sit there and kill off one of the kids while we were playing the game.
It went so well.
That was so great. You're like, what?
So if you guys haven't seen that, do go check it out. It's on our YouTube.
You know what happens at the end now. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
But that was a week ago.
Yeah.
Most everybody's probably already seen it that wanted to watch it.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, look at there.
I am power.
You are Electric Mario. Da 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 da. So, I think that's really going to be it for the channel. We're recording more content right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, technically, yes, we are right now, immediately. But we also have plans as soon as we finish this to do more.
We've got to build up stock again because I depleted stock last weekend because I actually posted how I wanted to post every weekend.
Yeah. A
Let's Play, or a VGBits Plays rather, because I don't want Let's Play to come after my ass. So,
what? Let's Play.
Let's Play. It's a Rooster Teeth.
Oh,
channel.
They don't have a, what's it called on that?
I know, but still.
Well, we need to differentiate. We're not Rooster Teeth. We're better.
We're better. I wanted to have a VG Plays come out, which we had Cuphead come out, which that was the most annoying, or not annoying, but frustrating game ever. Yeah. Goddamn fucking blimp lady shit.
She was frustrating.
That was hard. But outside of that, then we had the 8-bit challenge with Maniac Mansion, the adventure mode. You'll have to. There you go. The adventure mode, I think, is going to be super nice. Yeah. Kind of a nice touch to do every now and then.
Yeah, it will be a lot of fun.
I think it'll be good. And then, of course, the podcast coming out because everybody loves a podcast.
Yeah.
So it's still the plan for the channel. So, yay, podcast. You know what? I never went back up there after I beat this level to see what that damn rocket was about.
Oh, really?
I'm going to have to go back up there and check out what that rocket's about now.
Is that what that is that's in there?
Yeah, it's a rocket. It's a rocket and ice. I don't know what it's supposed to do. The game design of this is just so
good.
Good. Oh, it's so good.
I don't get it.
It's ridiculous. There we go. Oh, look, a moon.
I didn't even see that.
Aha!
It looked intentional, but that was an accident. That's how I play games, just accidentally muddling through.
Accidentally found a moon. Oh, it's a Talkatoo. You know what sucks? These Talkatoos in this game, and we're talking about Mario Odyssey still.
Yeah.
If you talk to the Talkatoo to get a hint at where a moon is, it denotes that in your list of moons that you collected.
Oh, really?
Yes. So, like, press your start button.
Okay.
Once you get... Oh, God, he told you another one.
Neat. Just keep telling me.
So, go... wait. Is this start? No. What is the button? What is the button? That here. And then go to Y. Press Y for lists. Okay, now go back. Sand Kingdom, number 6. You see the Talkatoo next to it?
Ah.
So it's like, oh, hey, you cheated on this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lame.
I realized that when it started, telling, like, when I started playing and I talked to the Talkatoo, I was like, man, I don't know where any moons are. I'm going to go talk to the Talkatoo. And then he'd tell me, like, give a hint like that. And I was, oh, okay, I get it. Then I would go and get the moon. And then when I look at my list, I see the damn Talkatoo's head next to the moon. And I was like, oh, I didn't want that. No, that hurts me. That hurts me a lot.
Hurt my feelings talking to you.
It's like I need either all the Talkatoos there or no Talkatoos.
Just sit there for an hour talking to the Talkatoos. Like, tell me where all the levels are.
It's like I need 100 to talk to me. I mean, it's like it's OCD, man. It's like now it's uneven. This is the area that you're in right now. The controller is vibrating to tell you where the moon is. Yeah. That's where I was telling you earlier. Is that no, you need the rumble.
Yeah, I guess you do. A rumble from sandy floor. So overall, this is a really good game.
Mario's Odyssey is such a good game.
It is so good.
I can't wait to play more of it.
Yeah.
I've got my Switch in front of me. I was playing it earlier while we're
waiting for mine to update.
Yeah, while yours was updating and downloading.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
Okay.
And how fucking frustrating it is that when I buy a console, I cannot play it for a solid hour minimum.
That is any new console you are ever going to buy for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
It is
Trust
bullshit.
me. I would much rather go back to the days where you would just buy a console, buy a game, stick it in, and it goes.
Yeah.
I don't care about DLC. Mm-hmm. I don't care about updates. In the past, what the hell do you think was going to happen?
Sure.
Oh my God. For our audio listeners, TJ decided to jump into a cactus.
Just to see
what happens. It's like, what do you think you're going to fucking do?
I've got health to spare. It's fun.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, we're talking about consoles.
Yeah.
I would much rather go back to the old days where you just buy a disc or not buy. Oh yeah, buy a disc. You buy a disc.
Or cartridge.
Stick it in and play.
Yep.
PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, N64. I'm tired of updates.
Oh my God. It's the worst, and I understand, you got to ship a game. You're like, it's not ready, but the publisher's like, it's ready.
Yeah, but okay. Here, we were talking about this earlier. LA Noire on the Switch.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So if you buy the cartridge, it's was it 15 gig cartridge?
It's 16 gig is the cartridge for the Mario or for Switch games.
And then what is it? 14 gig update?
The 14 day one patch. 14 gig day one patch.
Oh my God.
So it's 29 gigabytes.
Yeah.
Okay. So your Switch is 32 gigabytes. Typical.
Yeah.
6 of it is reserved for system memory.
Yep.
You can't play the game with a default Switch.
Like how did they resolve? Is there any way to resolve this, or is it just like you're shit out of luck?
You've got to buy a goddamn memory card.
It's so dumb. And I mean, it's cool that they're bringing games over like that to the Switch, but
yeah,
I feel like Nintendo should have included more internal memory.
Yeah, that's what everybody.
Internal memory than this thing.
That's what everybody has said from the very beginning. Whenever the freaking Wii U was launched.
Yeah.
It's like, why did you put 32 gigabytes or 16 gigabytes?
Oh my God.
Depending on the freaking Wii U you bought, why did you put that in there?
Yeah.
It's like, that is a bad choice. Now, high fidelity games have never been Nintendo's thing.
Yeah.
Nintendo has always been, we're gonna build it the way we build it, so it'll look pretty, but not high resolution.
Yeah.
I say high resolution. Let me say lifelike graphics.
Yeah.
So, like Mario Odyssey here.
Yep.
I will play this all day long. This game will always look as good as it always has.
Yeah.
You will get 10 years down the future and you'll come back to Mario Odyssey and say, this game looks awesome.
That's the thing about Nintendo games is they age so well.
I don't think there isn't a Nintendo game that Nintendo put out.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to say anything else.
That
doesn't look good.
I want to say that, Super Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time don't look that great.
That was the very beginning of 3D.
They're literally the beginning of the 3D cycle.
And I'd still put, you know what? Even at that point,
Oh,
Ocarina of Time, the level of game design and attention to detail in that game,
yeah,
just because the graphics didn't look good, the gameplay and design brings you where you're like, okay, I've definitely got to play this.
yeah.
So,
Does that just tell you where the boss is?
yeah.
Okay.
Points out where a moon is right now.
Oh, there's a moon behind me too.
Yeah, I missed that moon. I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places that I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get there. Look, it's a moon. It's
And a
green.
All the buttons do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Camera.
Mario.
So anyways, yeah.
You just get sidetracked by this game so
my
easily.
God.
It is too good.
It's super good. But yeah, like, you know.
But yeah, we're talking about Nintendo and how they're just the bee's knees when it
Yeah.
comes to actually making a game that's going to... What the hell? Really?
Can't that be a...
Hold on. Aw.
What?
When you ground pounded next to the Goombas...
It knocked him over?
It knocked him over.
Yeah, I saw that.
Instead of not having any effect on them, it actually knocked him over.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Oh, hello.
Attention to detail.
Ah. Okay.
Okay, so Nintendo, I mean, they do the thing right. They
Yeah.
do things right, so. And this is kind of one of the things. I mean, Nintendo still got that mindset that they don't have to have an update for their games or DLC, which Breath of the Wild was. I mean, we had our DLC conversation last week, or last 2 weeks, or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
There's a moon in a block right there that's glowing,
Oh, okay.
just so you know.
I need a bill.
You need a bullet bill.
Someone's
Boo.
glowing. Oh, and over there?
Yeah, you got to go around. No, over there. You see the glowing
I
block?
see it now, yeah. I see it.
But DLC wise, Nintendo's never really big. We gotta have DLC, and I
Yeah.
haven't heard any plans for like DLC for Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
And if they don't put it out, I think, in my opinion, that'll make Mario Odyssey that much better than Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. I mean, I like DLC in most games. And,
Not me.
okay. I like DLC sometimes. Like, if it really feels like the game could use it. Like, if it, I don't know. Honestly, I'm going to say that most DLC I don't even play.
No game really needs DLC.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary. Sorry, people. Just build your game out and finish it.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's, you know, you've got developers, or not developers, but publishers that are basically pushing this game has to be released by, you know, holiday season for 2018. And it's like, this game still has, you know, 3 months of development. You know, we're not done.
Yeah, but
And then they're just like, we'll polish what you have, put the game out, and then we'll patch in the rest.
that still annoys me.
Oh, yeah, it sucks.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
But I feel like DLC does add to some games.
Not in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not at all. I think it's a waste of time.
What about
Just like loot boxes.
what about, let's say, Fallout?
What about Fallout?
All the DLC for Fallout 3. Did
Fallout.
you play it?
I didn't play Fallout at all.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Holy shit. How did you manage that?
pretty easy. I just didn't go to the store.
Oh, my God. Jeez. Fallout was so good, dude. Oh, we got to play that. We're going to do a VGBits adventure of that.
I will watch you play Fallout.
Oh, my God. We should totally do that.
I'll watch you play Fallout, and we will do
Can
that.
I get up that way?
You got to go left.
I know, but I want to go. Oh, that's just a shadow. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that.
No.
I was just trying to duck.
You know, Nintendo did for like this section right here. We're watching a 2D section. You got to jump over it.
I know. I'm just.
We're watching a 2D section right now, and Mario in 3D is wearing a white captain's hat,
Yeah.
but in 2D he's wearing his red Mario cap.
Yeah.
That annoys me a little bit.
That was a little annoying.
I think they could have done better.
Yeah.
Because if you like wear the poncho and sombrero combination, there it is.
Oh, cool.
That's a boon. If you wear the poncho and sombrero combination that you can get in this level, we're in the Sand Kingdom, it will show the poncho and sombrero in 2D Mario form.
Really?
Yes.
But they couldn't get the white hat in.
But they didn't put the white hat in.
Lame.
Exactly. See, I just skipped all this by doing a long jump from the side and landed on that platform right there. I didn't go on the moving platforms.
Yeah.
I said, there's no need to use the moving platforms.
There's no need, but it's fun.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Anything else that has been in the news lately that we want to really kind of touch on?
Not really. Nothing I've heard is really. I mean, there's cool stuff out there, but it's not really to me noteworthy, I guess.
I know there was another Activision patent that was here recently that's kind of stirring up some more controversy, but I never looked into it. I'm sure it's more loot boxes type stuff or directed DLC.
Oh yeah,
that makes you go, I need this.
I don't know who it was talking about it.
Oh, you know what?
What's up?
What's going on right now?
What's that?
BlizzCon.
Oh yeah, BlizzCon's going on right now.
Fucking BlizzCon.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
New Overwatch hero was revealed.
And a new short, same day.
A new
I
short.
believe it was the same day.
Yes, it was. It was yesterday.
It was like fucking Christmas. So if you don't, the short it's a Reinhardt short called Honor and Glory. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It'll make you cry a little bit. I'm emotionally invested in these characters, so I was in it. Apparently, that's not going to shoot until I jump. Thanks.
So, the new hero,
Moira. Yeah, I believe she is.
She is Irish. It sounds like
she's an Irish with a Jewish name, and she runs like a weeb.
Runs like a weeb.
Yes. So if you watch I don't know if you watched the her sort of intro.
I have not.
She runs like Naruto with the arms behind her back as she runs.
Oh no! Are you kidding me? Oh no!
So it cracked me up, and then her ultimate is very much like the Kamehameha.
Oh.
And she also she has an ability called Fade, which is basically smoke bomb and appears somewhere else. She's very ninja-like abilities, anime abilities. It cracks me up. But she looks super cool. She's going to be a very cool character.
Isn't she support class?
She's a support DPS class, yeah. Huh. She's kind of like if you took so Zenyatta has two things, Discord and Harmony. I think the one's called Harmony.
Okay.
So he can cause basically a debuff on a target and then a buff on just a healing buff on an ally. She can kind of do the same thing where she will attack, and then in that same attack she can turn it onto an ally as healing or whatever. So it's just she's got a really cool kit, and I'm very excited to see how it plays. I'm not sure if it's on the test server yet, but it might be. I know they have you can play her at BlizzCon right now. So if you're at BlizzCon, or if you want to go and you're like, I don't know, and then you're like, oh shit. Not only that, dude, tons of stuff from BlizzCon. We'll stick with Overwatch first. A lot of new skins, World of Warcraft inspired skins.
World of Warcraft.
Classic.
World of Warcraft. Fuck.
You can do it, buddy.
The World of Warcraft Classic mode.
Well, let's not get to that yet.
Okay.
But these skins, hold on, I'm going to look them up really fast. It shouldn't be hard. Boop, right here. Because I know a bunch of people got new skins. Widowmaker, the sniper, she got Nova, which is from StarCraft. Don't tell me about Moria. I want to see the skins.
Moira.
Okay. So, Torbjorn got the Magni Bronzebeard skin. That's from Warcraft, I believe.
Yes.
You'll know these better than I will because I haven't played Warcraft. Zarya got Barbarian Zarya, which looks really cool. Doomfist got Blackhand Doomfist, who I don't know who is. I assume Warcraft. Roadhog got the Butcher. Reinhardt got his Crusader skin from the new short. May got her skin from her short, which come out not too long ago. Mm-hmm. And there's a new map called Blizzard World.
Huh. Oh, yeah, Blizzard one, World. Yeah.
Very cool.
That's going to be interesting.
Very cool. I'm super excited about the new stuff.
Super excited to rage over Overwatch once again.
What a toxic fucking community.
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't done comp since like season 3. And I was like, you know what? I want to get in. I want to get Golden Gun for Symmetra because I play her a lot. Or for D.Va maybe if they ever fix her. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and do my placements. I get in. We lose one match. Or we win one, lose one, and then we lose the second one. And one dude's just like, I can't believe this team is so shitty. I'm like, really? You can't believe that? Have you never played Overwatch before? You fucking douche. Get the fuck out of here.
It's hilarious.
Oh god, I want to play the game. I get this competitive, and it's in the name, competitive. But you don't have to be a douche nozzle to play a competitive game. So imagine you're in the NBA and you're playing up there, and you start, you miss a shot, and then Kobe runs up to you. What the fuck, scrub? Why don't you fucking learn how to play the goddamn game? You fucking suck. I hope you fucking die. I'd be like, what the fuck? This is not professional. I don't even want to play with this fucking dude. I'm gonna throw the basketball out in the stands.
Here you go, opposing team.
So yeah, I mean, people don't seem to like, if you're gonna play competitive and you want to be, you're not professional. Stop acting like you're on a professional. I know we're getting off the topic. I'm staying as close to Overwatch as I can right now. Because this shit bothers me so fucking much.
Skirting that out, like
so,
edge.
If you're playing competitive and you want your team to do well, the best thing to do is to constantly berate them and tell them how much they suck, and you hope they die. Because then they're going to do their best to show you that you're wrong. Mm-hmm. This is not going to fucking happen. What they're going to do is like, fuck this dude, I'm going to fucking play Torbjorn and go fucking build turrets on cars. So I was talking to another guy that he plays competitive, and he's very he's toxic, but he's not toxic out loud. He just won't be on the mic. And I was like, if you're going to play a game and you want your team to do well, the best thing to do is to be supportive and not tell people how to play the game, but be like, hey, I don't really know how to, I don't play competitive just because I don't like to be told how to play a game. It's one of the things, like, it's why I don't like to play MMOs anymore, MOBAs, anything. If you're like, what build do you run? I'd be like, I don't play this game anymore. That's pretty much my thing. I don't want to be told how to play a game, so
you need to be using the fire ice tank guy.
Oh god. Every time I tell somebody I'm a fire tank, you should roll a fire ice. You should fuck off. What build are you running? I don't know. It works for me. So yeah, if you want to be considered pro, first you need to get out of bronze or gold or wherever the fuck you're at, because you're too low. And also be professional. You want to be considered professional, be professional. Acting like a fucking hormonal 14-year-old isn't professional, and it's not doing anything to better the sport. It's not doing anything to make Overwatch or any other competitive game look good. And that's why no one considers esports a real thing.
I'm sorry. I love that I just spun you off on this tangent, man. This is too good. Mario sitting there staring at this moon in the game like come on,
let me have that moon.
I'm just like, I have sent you on a wild one.
This is such a huge topic for me because I really do like competitive games. Like, I like Rocket League, I like Overwatch, I like PUBG.
Don't like Hearthstone.
I don't like Hearthstone. I'm just I can't do card games because I don't, it's a lot to fucking figure out. There's cards and there's builds and there's builds. A card deck is just about as complicated as a build for a character is. Yeah, I don't do builds. I just shove shit together. I'm like, that looks like that'll work. Like when we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't know how to build a deck, but I found a bunch of cards that worked real well, and it was such a pain in the ass to deal with.
And whenever it worked well.
It worked holy shit well. But most of the time it didn't work. But sometimes it just got off, and you're like, this is the horseshit deck. Anyways, so yeah, if this is just me, and no one gives a shit about some dude who doesn't play competitive and is fucking stuck in gold, and where the fuck I am in Rocket League, I don't even know anymore. Be professional if you want people to see you as professional. Don't be like, I'm gonna be the best. You're not being the best, you're just being a douche. It's a game. Calm the fuck down. If you're not getting paid for it, you're not pro. Sit down, shut the fuck up.
Elite skills.
Anyways, back to Overwatch.
Back to Overwatch.
So a lot of cool stuff being released for Overwatch. New maps, new heroes, new skins, new shorts. Lots of good stuff. Mm-hmm. Very excited. So if you want to get caught up on that, there's plenty of places. We don't have...
No, I don't. We don't post news. No. We just talk about it.
We just talk about it.
We just talk about it. We don't post it. It's more fun to talk about.
I was going to say you should go check out our website because it's on there. It's not there.
Nope. All of our website has our videos.
Yeah. One of these days we'll hire a fucking website administrator to do
that. I'm not the best at making websites, as you can tell from visiting the website. Sorry. But it's there.
What is it, .com? Oh, we got .com. Sweet.
VGBits.com, baby.
Who else would want that website? But we got it.
Nobody else would want it. But it's a 5-letter domain, so it's like, hey, that's pretty smite.
So
smite? Pretty
smite.
Pretty smite.
Smite's not a good game.
No.
Speaking of MOBAs. So that's Overwatch. Warcraft, I'll let you have that one.
Well,
I'll go off on a tangent somehow.
Okay, World of Warcraft, all I've seen so far is they are doing a classic server now. So
yeah.
Which is what everybody is, not everybody, but a lot of people wanted. They wanted vanilla Warcraft. Mm-hmm. And they're getting it. I mean,
but there's been unofficial vanilla servers, haven't there?
There have been.
And then Blizzard's just like, hey, stop doing that. And they're like, okay. And they're like, we're doing that.
Well, that's the whole reason why you have vanilla servers on Warcraft right now is because somebody else went and made vanilla Warcraft, had a server, and people were playing the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
So Blizzard finally said, okay, I guess we're going to do that. You need to throw your hat at that stuff, by the way.
Turn camera. Oh, God.
You're dead.
Oh.
Dive. Oh, you could have saved it.
I don't even know how to dive.
Trigger Y.
Trigger Y?
Left trigger Y.
Okay.
After jumping.
Okay.
It's convoluted.
Right.
So, you're getting vanilla Warcraft now, which, cool. I mean, I played vanilla Warcraft back in the day.
Yeah.
Didn't play a whole lot, but played enough. And by the way, be wary of that. That's going to shoot out a laser beam that'll hurt you. Neat. So there's that. There's also on Warcraft, they're getting rid of PvP servers.
What, really?
Yeah.
Like, overall, total?
I believe so.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you should have totally jumped on that. Sucks to be you. God. Save it now, yeah.
No time to practice, like at the end.
if I read it correctly, they're getting rid of PvP servers.
Okay.
Which I'm well, I mean, who plays PvP in Warcraft nowadays?
I'm sure someone does.
No, I haven't really. When's the last time you heard somebody sit there and go, "Oh yeah, last time I played Warcraft PvP"? It's not really a thing anymore.
Yeah, well,
in MMOs, not really.
It's not. It's also not our. We're not in that loop anymore.
Well, I've played MMOs. I've played them recently.
Yeah.
I played Final Fantasy 14. Were you not going to collect them? What are you doing?
I'm trying.
You're going to miss it, is what you're going to do.
The camera fucking gets weird. Very Mario. Don't you? There you. Oh crap.
Yeah, now you're in trouble. See, now it's going to hit the other one, and now it's going to set off a chain reaction.
All right.
So now you got to fucking jump over shit all the time.
Oh yeah. I can jump. Oh God, what?
Told you.
Oh God, it's just gonna keep setting each other off.
I told you.
Oh no.
That's what a chain reaction is.
Well, usually when one goes, that's it. Come on, hat. Ah, fuck these controls. Oh,
the dogs wanted to let you know
that suck.
That you sucked. This is actually one of my favorite sections of this game. For people who are watching or listening right now, rather, there are Moai statues that are walking around.
Sunglasses.
So, with sunglasses. Now, you can actually capture these guys.
Oh, neat.
And now you are Mario Moai.
Can I walk in the poison?
No.
He's very emphatic. No. Do not walk in the poison, you idiot.
I didn't want you to die. But Mario Moai, top notch, man. That is it's so hilarious looking.
It's very cool.
Why didn't you put on your sunglasses?
Oh.
See?
Oh, wow.
The sunglasses let you see hidden paths.
If I take the sunglasses off, can I still walk?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So, I mean, that's Warcraft. It's getting PvP servers removed, and you are going into vanilla Warcraft. So, hooray for all you people who like vanilla Warcraft.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try it. I don't know. We'll
I
see.
will definitely not, because I played vanilla Warcraft.
It was all right.
It wasn't to me.
It was okay.
Like, at the time, I was playing Guild Wars.
Yeah.
And I'd already invested a ton of time into City of Heroes as well as Guild Wars. And I just didn't want to do it again.
Yeah, I can understand that 100%.
That and friends were like, you should join us. Come play. And then I joined and they were like, oh, yeah, you're in the beginner level. You have to go through all that. And I'm like,
That's every MMO, though.
Yeah. They're like, we're not going to help you. And then I was like, I'm not going to play this then.
So, other things that have come out of BlizzCon right now.
Yeah.
Hearthstone is getting a new expansion.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Kobolds and Catacombs.
Neat.
Now, I have fallen off way hard when it comes to Hearthstone.
Yeah, you used to be real big about it.
I used to play the living shit out of that game. And recently I haven't been playing as much as... it's kind of lost its little bit of appeal, but some of the new stuff that they're putting out is kind of throwback to some of the other stuff. But there's one card that caught my attention in this new set. It's a legendary. It's a Warlock legendary. It's called Azari the Devourer.
Ooh.
Battle Cry. Destroy your opponent's deck.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I have no idea how that's going to play out.
Broken as fuck.
Yeah, really. And because it's a 10 mana card.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Now, I understand that a lot of games in Hearthstone only make it to like turn 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Because aggro decks are a thing. And people like aggro decks. But holy shit if you pull that early and able to play it early. Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's just frightening. So I'm kind of now, because I saw that, I'm like, okay, well, now you got me interested in the new expansion.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get interested in the Death Knights. Frozen Throne. And I would say the reason why I didn't really get... Oh, you fucked up now, son. You have to leave the Moai there.
Later, buddy. Your friend's over here. I'll use that one.
So, I didn't get into Knights of the Frozen Throne.
Yeah.
Frozen Throne so much. Mainly because a lot of the cards that look like they're going to be fun are all getting locked behind, higher end tiers. They're not building good cards for kind of the lower end cards, like some of the commons or rare cards.
Right.
So it becomes a little bit boring in play because everything is epic or legendary that has all the interesting interactions.
Yeah.
And if you've ever played Hearthstone before, it is a bitch to get a hold of these cards because, one, they cost a ton of dust, which is the kind of the crafting currency to be able to play the game. You have gold, which you can use gold to buy packs, and then you have dust, which you get by uncrafting cards. Like any duplicates you get from a package, you can destroy them and turn them into dust.
Right.
So, but getting a hold of like a legendary is 1,600 dust. Well, a common is only going to give you like 10 dust.
Right.
So you've got to invest a shit ton of money in this
Yeah.
game just to be able to get anything interesting. And there's typical times where each expansion I would invest literally $100 or maybe a little bit more into an expansion. And when you have 3 expansions coming out a year, every 4 months or so, shit, I mean, that's $300.
Yeah.
And before, they used to do it where you would get they would do an adventure. They would do a full-on expansion, and then they do an adventure. And in the adventure, you would get all the cards if you completed the adventure. So you'd get a bunch of legendaries. You get like 6 or 7 legendaries.
Right.
So it was okay. I was like, hey, you know, I may not get all the legendaries in the expansion, but as long as I get them in the adventure and they have cool interactions, I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, they've gotten rid of that. And that's really thrown me off the game now. I'm like, I really don't want to spend $100 every freaking expansion. Because you can do that, or you can grind out, you know, hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of gameplay.
Yeah.
Just to be able to get there.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same way with Overwatch. Like, I mean, I get that, you know, they're not cards. And they're not, yeah. It used to be, I would buy loot boxes for just to fucking buy them. Because I wanted everything.
Right.
But now I've, you know, 200 hours in and, you know, I'm 200 something. That's not very high. And I was like, oh, I'm higher than that. I don't play that often. Shut up. But, like, every time an event comes around, I want these skins. And I will just spend, you know, $50. And if I get everything I want, then, you know, no big deal. If I don't, then another $50.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, usually that's where I'll stop. Because by then you've got enough currency to buy whatever skin you missed that you wanted. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, okay, so how, I mean, okay, I'm assuming that skins in Overwatch will typically drop about the rate as a legendary card in Hearthstone, which is 1 in 20.
Yeah, probably about that. I don't know what the actual drop rate is, but it's probably about that.
So, in all reality, you're going to get, if you buy 50 loot boxes, you're going to get 2 legendary skins.
I've actually gone less than that. Oh shit.
Well, yeah, I mean that's part of the percentage chance to open. I mean, I've opened legendary packs in I've opened cards in Hearthstone, and I've opened maybe I don't know, sometimes 3 legendaries in 100 packs.
Right.
Which sucks. But then I've had opportunities where I've opened 6 legendaries in 100 packs.
Yeah.
So it just depends on how it pans out.
Yeah. And they changed the drop rate. It used to be really bad. Like, it was a fucking struggle to get anything. And then, because you get constantly get duplicates.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they changed the drop rate to make it easier, or you got less duplicates.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting, like, especially with this last, the Halloween, I ended up getting a ton of stuff I didn't have. So now I'm getting a ton of duplicates.
Well, see, in Hearthstone, they did that. You no longer get a legendary. If you have a legendary, you will no longer get that legendary.
Oh, really?
And drop. Because people, me included in this, when I would open a legendary pack, well, if you've got 3 of the same legendary, which has happened to me.
Yeah.
I got 3 priest legendary cards when I opened these card packs. There's nothing more infuriating than going, I have 3 of the same damn card, and I can't even use this same card in the deck, because with legendaries, you're only allowed 1 per deck of that card. You can't put 3 priest legendaries in there. And see, if it were the other way, I wouldn't really bitch about it. Mm-hmm. If I could put 3 in there, then okay, I'm not going to complain. But since I can't, fuck you.
Yeah.
Don't give me the same damn card again. I don't care. You're going to get 800 dust. That's not fair. You're giving me half of what the card's really worth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, you can.
You can't grab him.
No. You throw your hat. You throw your hats at them, and they bounce away. Oh, multi-moon. There's more to this one right there in a little bit.
Okay.
You'll find out later.
All right.
But our viewers won't find out later.
No, because we're reaching the
end of the podcast.
Yeah. Which you know what time that means.
Time to stop recording the podcast.
Well, I mean, his email, which we didn't get any. So if you want to send us email where we can answer it, you can send it to bitcast@vgbits.com.
That is right. If you want to interact with us via email, because right now we do not live stream this, it is all recorded.
Yeah.
If you want to interact with us, please send your emails to bitcast, BITCAST, at VGBits.com, VGBITS.com. It's simple, and we will read it, I promise.
On air.
On air. And this time we won't even judge your. This time I promise we won't even judge your grammar.
Yeah, I mean a little bit.
No, we can't because then nobody will send an email.
Well, we're not all perfect, like I am.
So that's going to do it for this week's podcast. It was super fun to be able to talk again and actually record this and not have it crash.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was so depressing.
Yeah. So this one may be a little extra long this week, but you know what? If you got the time to listen to it, we really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening. If you do like what you see on YouTube here or on Android or Google Play, I almost said Android Play. Golly.
Are we on iTunes?
We are on iTunes.
We are on iTunes.
So if you like us on iTunes, if you like us on Google Play, you can listen to more of us.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid. You can subscribe. I promise I don't try to push subscription onto people, but if you so desire so, you will not hurt my feelings.
It keeps us wanting to come back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we want you to come back. Am I back where I started?
Yeah, you're back at... I don't know how you got way the hell over here, but man, you were supposed to go into that upside down... not upside down. You're supposed to... Yeah, the upside down pyramid.
Oh, look over there.
There's a moon.
Yeah, there is.
You can get that.
Let's get that. Here, Bill.
Beer. So if you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. You can hit the subscribe button. It's around there somewhere. Yeah. You know how YouTube works if you're on YouTube. You've been here before. You understand these things. Yep. We do need to make it easier. So I will try to make it easier in the future. But also, Twitter handles.
Yep.
Below our names. This is who we are.
I'm at Lucid Burrito.
And I am at Athosicus. You can actually interact with me there.
Yep. We would totally talk to you.
I like Twitter.
I do too.
I'm sorry, but Twitter's the handle it's the one thing it's the one social networking that I will use.
Yeah, same with me.
Mainly because nobody can put more than 140 characters in.
Except for the new people who can get 240.
Yeah.
Or 280.
Yeah.
Special assholes.
Sorry, dogs. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. This has been episode 7 of the VGBits BitCast. I don't know what we're going to name it this week, but you know what? We'll figure it out.
It's something clever.
Probably we like recording software or we like functioning hard drives.
Yay.
So, see you next time on the BitCast. Bye.